All right, my friends, it is Donnie.
And Sandra.
And we are coming to you from Fort Fisher, North Carolina. And we are going to have a little sit-down moment, but we're also going to share with you our visit to the location of Fort Fisher. And so you're going to see some overlays. So we are right across the street from Fort Fisher.
Where the museum is.
Where the museum is, their brand new museum is. Where the mounds are at, which I guess they call them batteries.
Traverses.
Traverses? Okay. Because I know they use the term battery. That must be some other location in the fort. But, or where they used to have them. But the water is just absolutely just gorgeous out here. I mean, beautiful. And it's cold, but we've been out visiting Carolina Beach State Park. We've been there. We got 2 nights and 1 more day.
Yep.
And so, but it has been absolutely gorgeous. Now, when we got here, we were right on the brink of some some rain. We didn't get any ice and stuff here, but we saw some cars that had them on it, had snow on it and ice on them.
The trees got got icy.
Yeah, the trees got some ice laying on the limbs.
It's been cold since we've been here.
Yeah, it's been very cold, very cold. I've been having to fill the fresh water tank up and then take in the hose at night. And so, but we've been fine. We've been good. And so I think we're going to try to have a campfire tonight and do some cooking over the fire. But
we haven't visited Fort Fisher since the kids were very young.
Yeah, our kids were real young when we were out here. But yeah, again, you're going to see some, just to start it off, you're going to see some overlays of the videos of what we saw. And please, I'm gonna tell you guys right now, if you guys are historian people, you really love to learn about the Civil War and stuff like that, you're gonna want to come out here. They did a great job out here.
It just opened, I believe the gentleman said in October of
They
last
what?
year. They just opened the new facility in October of last year.
Okay, but the parking lot is really nice. It's really big for you guys with really large vehicles or RVs, buses. There is a parking area for just you. And so I thought that was really cool. And because sometimes us RVers, we're just traveling through and we want to see something, and it's hard to get in and out these parking lots sometimes, but they have an area. They have an area. There's a bird right here diving into the water. I guess it's getting little fish. And they have an area, and we saw a few people that had like camper vans or Class B's, and then I had one vehicle that was almost the size of a regular Class C. They were in there. We've been seeing them at the campground, but the building is really nice. They have cannons situated here and there. And then on the inside of the building, the actual museum is up top, is on the second floor. That's where you're gonna go at. And they run a video, what, about every 15 minutes?
Well, the video lasts, I think, 10 minutes. The video lasts 10 minutes and then there's like a 5-minute break. So yeah, every 15 minutes.
So the video is 10 minutes long. It gives you an introduction to the area, kind of the background, generalized background of Fort Fisher. And then it lasts for 10 minutes and then there's a 5-minute break. And then it goes again for another 10 minutes. It just loops around, keeps looping. And then you can come out and see those mounds. And there's
they built
7.
There's 7, yes, I believe there's 6 or 7 original. And then they built 3 that you can go into that are structurally sound, that are replicas of the actual mounds.
Yeah. They and you'll know them in the video. What you'll see is if you see,
They don't have grass growing on them.
yeah, the ones that are brand new, at least yet.
Yeah, they'll eventually have grass.
They'll probably have grass growing on them eventually, but the ones that have grass on them are grown over, and you can tell because you can't go inside of them. And so that's the main thing. I guess they've collapsed or whatever. And so those are shut down. You cannot go in them. But the ones that are, they're going to have some exhibits inside of them, so you'll see some stuff. And so there's a bunch of rocks right beside me here. That goes all the way down, about all the way down to the aquarium, or darn near close to it. And so, but we've got some apartments here right beside of us. And so we're not all the way down because the water is coming up to the rocks. So we just thought we'd stay up here where the rocks were at. But this is an annual trip for us. This is not a new county for us to do. Every year we try to come out. Usually it's about this time, January, February-ish. That's usually the time we'll come out.
Or December.
December, we've been out before. New Year's. And so we've done that. Great place to come out to, guys. Awesome area. We like Carolina Beach State Park because it's right in the central location of many places we like to visit, like Wilmington, Southport, and even, other areas that even may be a little bit past that. And so it's not really that far of a trip, and so for us. And so, but Casey's Buffet is one place we like to frequent every time we come to Wilmington. There's a great big cemetery that we like to come out and visit. Huge, gigantic cemetery. We've done the
It's the Smith. Is it the Smithfield Cemetery?
Is it Smithfield or is Smithfield? Is that in Southport?
I'm not sure.
At any rate,
I
guys.
the one in Southport also.
Yeah, there's a nice size old cemetery in Southport also. If you guys look on our playlist, graveyards and stuff like that, you will see these videos where we visited the big graveyard or cemetery in Southport and in Wilmington. And so very impressive, very impressive. They actually have a whole area in Wilmington. It's like a mass grave of people that died with yellow fever. And when we went to Southport, we went to the Maritime Museum, and they had a book. They were giving away free books. I guess stuff that just didn't sell real good. They were giving them away for free. Well, one of them was the background on yellow fever. And so I thought that was cool. I'm like, oh, wow. And so I think we're going to take that and keep that in our library. And I also found a book over here at Fort Fisher. They have a really nice gift shop. And guys, the stuff that's in there are very reasonably priced. If you guys like to collect Civil War miniatures, little cannons and stuff like that, little people, figurines, they got a bunch of them over here. They actually have real money that you can buy also. And so they got a display case. And so it says most of them range upwards of $90 to $100, all the way up to several $100s for the money. But they have them here. You can actually buy the actual money. And so, they have a book here called Old Tales of Wilmington. And one of the ghost stories that I did was the Mako Light. So if you guys haven't seen it, if it's not posted, be looking forward to that. I'll get that posted. Well, they have a book, and one of the guys that the references that I got my information from for the Mako Light, he wrote a book, and he's got the background of the Mako Light in that book. Well, it's here. It's here.
The bird out there.
Yeah. Yeah, just sitting there fishing. And, well, there's a, oh, he dived right in. Well, he mentions of a picture that was taken of the actual Mako light, and they did like a, I don't know, they did some computer graphics, did some scanning on it, and they said it was actual and a legit light. There was a light source that was coming from that area where that photograph was taken. And so, but it's in that book. It's actually in that book. I remember when I was going through the ghost story, I said that I couldn't find a picture of that photograph that he showed in his presentation. And so I couldn't. I went all over online. I could not find it. And so, well, in his book, he's got it. And so, at any rate, you guys, if you guys haven't seen the ghost story about the Mako light, be looking forward to that. That was real cool. We actually went out to the location, the actual location of the Mako light, and saw that. We saw the train tracks, and it's really wild because you hear the story. I've known about the story for, oh my gosh, for so long. It's a very well-known story. And then you're actually in the location where the accident happened, and you actually can see the train tracks that are still visible. Most of them have, I guess most of the tracks have been taken up in that area, although you can still see the remnants of some of the tracks that are there. Real spooky. But other than that, we're just gonna sit here and enjoy this. Just the sound of the water just is absolutely just gorgeous. Very relaxing. Something that gives you so much peace, and it's free. You got anything you want to say?
No, I'm just enjoying
Anything you want to
myself.
add?
This is my happy place.
Your happy place. Sandra's happy place. Well, guys, I think we're going to end this sit-down moment with that. With our happy place.
Keep on sitting.
And we're going to sit here and be happy. And so when we get up, we got to go to the grocery store and get a few things before we get back out to the motorhome. We are cooking tonight.
Yep.
I almost did it last night, but we got in a little late. And so we're gonna cook. What are we cooking tonight?
Having steak and shrimp.
Steak and shrimp.
And potatoes.
We are cooking steak and shrimp.
And potatoes.
And some potatoes. We're gonna wrap them up in a tin foil.
The potatoes, yeah.
And so
And the
that's
shrimp.
good. That's good. That's some good eating. I like doing that with salmon also.
Yeah, we're gonna have salmon one night too.
Yeah, wrap it up with foil, put some vegetables in it, and just a
Yep.
Sometimes they call it a hobo meal or something
Yeah,
like that.
that's like hamburger and vegetables and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna sit out there, and I'm gonna enjoy me a pipe. I'm gonna smoke my pipe with some new tobacco that I got from Davis & Sons, and some real nice aromatics. Woo-wee! It's gonna be good. And so we're just gonna sit there and enjoy it. But you guys take care. We love you. Come on out. Fort Fisher, it is free. I didn't mention that, but it is free. Don't cost you anything. And then you can walk across the street and have yourself a little have yourself a happy place. You guys take care. We love you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.